As I said in a previous video, 20 years ago, we were expecting my youngest, my son, and I had to free up a spare bedroom to accommodate him. That meant my train room and layout had to be dismantled and moved into the attic. Now, he's doing his A-levels and hopefully going off to university this year. So that means I've got a bedroom back and I can bring stuff out of the attic. I also want to get some work done in the house on the attic, so good time to move stuff out. So here's a box of stuff. Now most of this is German locomotives, but sitting on top of it I found this. And this is a piece of history as far as I'm concerned. Obviously, it's obvious what it is, isn't it? I mean, just looking at it. I'll give you a clue, and I'll tell you the real answer right at the end. These two wires connect to a 15 or 15 volt power supply. This used to connect to the printer port on a PC, which shows you how old this is. That's a 25-way D-type connector. And these two wires connected to the track. Now, there's a couple of large transistors there, a couple of small transistors, smoothing capacitors, fuses, 3 fuses. Okay. And a bit of logic and a couple of relays. Any guesses what it is? I'll let you know right at the end of the project, at the end of the video. Right, back to the trains. I worked in Friedrichshafen for a very short time, but while I was there, I filled my boots with these little wagons. So here we are, Deutsche Bahn goods wagon. I made sure the guy in the shop, was very helpful, and he double checked that all the wagons he sold me, although they're Märklin, they have wheels suitable for DC operation, which is what I do. And this one cost me 11.5 Deutschmarks. And I confess I had to Google Translate the Kleber ist wasserlöslich. I apologize for my pronunciation, thinking it would be the name of the shop, but its glue is water soluble, which I suppose means that label comes off with a bit of application of a damp cloth. Another Märklin wagon. Is it with a load or something? It's a 4 plank wagon. Wheels could do with the clean. Is that a load or is that another? No, it's another wagon. Gosh. that is just a box of bits, a box of spare parts from model spares, apart from anything else. What have we got? There's another goods wagon like the first one. Interesting, it's got a blue mark on the... I don't know whether that's supposed to be there or... It's on both of them. Interesting. I can't see a manufacturer. Maybe the camera can pick it up. Now here's one of my favorite track cleaning wagons. This is the Fleischmann. There's quite a heavy wet in there, and two cleaning pads which run underneath. Normally there is an elastic band or a rubber band which rotates these and then runs through the axles, but as often happens with the rubber bands, this one has been lost somewhere. No idea what that's doing in there. It's not even the right scale. Oh well. Speaking of which, these are in the wrong box. And again, I have a problem with the paper sticking to the models. These I bought when I was working in Montreal. Canadian National iron ore wagons. Let me see, who did I buy? I think these may be by Walters. Do you pronounce it Walters or Walters? I bought a whole rack of these. Again, I spent more time in Montreal than I did in Friedrichshafen. But again, I filled my boots with model railway stuff there because they had far more in the way of model rail shops than I had ever seen when I lived where I live in the UK. And there's a third one. There could be quite a few of those in this box. Yep, that's a fourth one, although there are two different styles. I don't know if they're different eras or just different. Yes, they are different eras, aren't they? Because that CN is a more modern logo. Back to Germany. There's a flat car with a brakeman's, what do you call it, a brakeman's hut. There's just enough room for a brakeman in there. It's just a shelter really to keep him away from the weather. and back to Montreal again, and a rather larger Canadian National mineral wagon, mineral hopper wagon. I've no idea what's in this box. It's just stuff that I have packed in order to make space. The early boxes were packed quite carefully, and as time progressed and the arrival became closer and closer, the packing became a little more rushed and a little less orderly. Deutsche Bahn cargo. That I think that's a Pico. Not entirely sure. It should have. Yes, it's Pico, and it should come with a container. I wonder what that is. This is Brian, so no, that's another Canadian National one. An open wagon. Quite thick sides on that. I don't see a manufacturer. And it's got horn hook connectors. So I'll put that in the Canadian pile. Back to Germany again. This is a Deutsche Bahn goods wagon with a brakeman's hut. A rather more generous brakeman's hut than the Canadian one there. No, than the other German one that I had. Another one of those. Oh wow. A snowplow. No, I think I've got a box for this somewhere. Chicago and Northwestern. The camera can see better than I can. I can't even see if that's the right way up. I'll have a look. Made in Slovenia. Ah, so this is a Mahano. Mahano snowplow, which I think should have had a searchlight or a front light up on the front here. And a casualty. We have a stake wagon with a stake here, which I think fits into there. But I've only got 3 of them. I'll have to have a search for the 4th. We'll just make one. Oh, surprise, surprise, another iron ore wagon. Oh, another German goods wagon. Dutch band. And again, it's got. Oh, I see. It's not been screwed. Ah, right. Okay. On that previous wagon, I thought maybe the writing down here had been crossed out. It's actually, I think it's representing a blackboard. So there was a bit like in some UK trends. There was a bit of a blackboard where where you could actually write messages to the receiving station about what's in the wagon. Ah, okay. This is heavy. Ah, okay. That's a bad sign. Little. Anyway, this is a little green locomotive that looks like it's been smashed. It doesn't look too happy. This is in the Prussian Railways, green, although it says Ed 120. Okay. It's 010. So presumably that's a goods wagon. Ah, goods locomotive. I wonder what that bit there was. That looks like it's got a sort of a stirrup step on it. So I shall wrap that up carefully and hopefully fix it. Ah, another from my beer wagon collection. Distilhauser and Frisch Idee. Immer and frische Idee. Always a good idea, always a new idea, a fresh idea. Yeah, I think this one has a bit of blackboard down there, or chalkboard down there. Oh, I like the doors. I hadn't noticed that. It was just a bit of fun collecting beer wagons. Almost as much fun as collecting the beer. And let me guess. Yep. Another Canadian iron ore wagon. Oh, okay. Auxiliary fire service. That's a little oversized for HO double L. But yeah, why not? Well, just why not throw it across the table and smash it? No. Ah, dear, oh dear. I've got another one of those, a Cadbury's Cocoa. Again, completely the wrong scale, but Right. I did buy rather a lot of these. It's not that I've actually bought rather a lot of them. I bought 2 rather large packets of them. Ah, an EW Rudd little tractor basically. Sort of thing you would see pulling the sort of thing you would see pulling a circus wagon. Hope you're not getting bored. Another of these Canadian wagons. And another. Well, I used to have these on the layout just in the background to add a bit of atmosphere, even though they're wrong scale. So poor little creature that has fallen in and is no longer with us. Oh, oh. Rothaus Pilz Tannen Zappel. No. Not a lager I've ever tested, but maybe one day. It looks fun. Okay. And not tried that type of beer before. Now I know it means sea fish. It's a cool wagon, which is what you use for carrying fish. Could this be? Oh no, no, this is wow. What's this? Chemicals? What's it say? Come on, focus. Yeah, chemisch fabric. So it's bottles of chemicals of some sort. Any more? What's this? Ah, I was wondering where that's gone. There we are. And I've completely forgotten what it's called. I found the box the other day, but I couldn't find this. Gandhi dancer. That's it. It's a Gandhi dancer. And basically it's a little motorized wagon, which as it's moving along, these 2 little guys pump their handles one at a time, and it's ideal for finding dead spots on your layout because it's got a very short wheelbase and the tiniest bit of the tiniest loss of connection will just stop this thing dead in its tracks. But there we are, my Gandhi dancer. Oh, another of these EW Rudd ones. Didn't realise I had two of those. What could this be? What could this be? It's brown. It's got white writing on it. Yes, it's another iron ore wagon. Right. Don't worry, we're getting close to the end here. Oh, yes. Now this is another, again, of my favourite track cleaning wagons. This is Fleischmann. Sheenen Reinigen's wagon. Oh, and yeah, this has, let me see, there's the elastic band that holds that turns the track cleaning pads. And as with all things organic, it doesn't last very long. But that's fine. I'm sure I can find a replacement. Nearly there. Goodness me. EW Rudd again. The third one. I honestly didn't know I had two, let alone three. Right. Oh, Canadian National. This has to be Tyco or Mahano, perhaps. It's a bit plasticky and it feels very toy-like. But yeah, I think I bought that along with. I think it came with an F7 by Tyco, perhaps. And that's it, really. Except I've got a toy truck there. Which I think it's one of the kids' toy trucks. And a Humvee. And a tank minus the barrel. Oh well. Now, I thought that was a box full of German stuff. It seems it's a mix. Okay, well, I hope some of you found some of that interesting. I'm going to call it a day. Thanks a lot. Bye. Yes, well, I had just saved the video and I was replaying it just to make sure everything was okay. And it reminded me that I'd forgotten to say what this is. This is my 1998 DCC controller, powered from, I don't know, 15, 20 odd volts here. It connects to a PC and connects to the rail. There we are. I built this in 1998, 1999, along with there was a DCC decoder design published on the web by Dean Probst for, I think he actually meant it as an N-scale decoder, but it worked perfectly well for HO in my case, and 00 in my case. And that was my first foray into DCC. There we are. 1998 DCC controller. As time flies.